Hi everyone, I'm Pretty Shalini from Group 6. So today we are going to present our video analysis on intonation. So for our video, we choose a scene from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is the sorting ceremony at Hogwarts, where students are being sorted into their different houses. So basically, intonation is how our voice goes up and down when we speak. And it's important because it helps us to show meaning, emotion, and also the speaker's intention. In this presentation, we will be focusing on how intonation is used in the scene, especially in giving instructions, making decisions, and also showing emotions. So now I will pass it to the next person to explain the scene.
Hi, my name is Raja Atisha binti Raja Hamza, and my matric card number is MC24012645, and I will be explaining the scene that we are going to analyze. So the scene is from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and it is specifically from the sorting ceremony at Hogwarts. So now we will play the first part of the video.
When I call your name, you will come forth. I shall place the sorting hat on your head, and you will be sorted into your houses.
In this part, we can see that Professor McGonagall is giving instructions to the students. The intonation used here is mainly falling intonation because she is giving clear commands and showing authority, which helps the audience to understand that the statements are final and serious.
Now we will continue with the next part of the sorting ceremony. So in this section we will look on how different characters are sorted into their houses and how intonation is used in their speech. So we will now play the next part of the video.
Hermione Granger?
Oh no. Okay, relax. Mental, that one. I'm telling you.
Right then. Right. Okay. Gryffindor!
Draco Malfoy.
Slytherin!
There's not a witch or wizard who went bad who wasn't in Slytherin.
Ronald Weasley.
Ha! Another Weasley. I know just what to do with you. Gryffindor!
In this part we will see the different students being sorted in their houses. So Hermione shows nervousness and emotional reaction when she is called. So Draco Malfoy and Ron Weasley are both sorted using falling intonation, which shows the final decision made by the sorting head. Overall, falling intonation is used because it indicates certainty and competition of the decision.
Hello everyone, my name is Nitya Lashmi and my metric number is MC2401266046. So now we will move on to the most important part of the scene, which is Harry Potter's sorting. So in this part, we will analyze how intonation is used to show us hesitation, emotion, and the final decision. We will now play the final part of the video.
Harry Potter?
Difficult, very difficult. Plenty of courage, I see. Not a bad mind either. There's talent, oh yes, and a thirst to prove yourself. But where to put you?
Not Slytherin. Not Slytherin.
Not Slytherin, eh? Are you sure? You could be great, you know. It's all here in your head. And Slytherin will help you on the way to greatness. There's no doubt about that. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
So in this part, Harry Potter's sorting is shown in detail. We can actually hear hesitation in the sorting hat's voice, especially when it says, difficult, very difficult, which shows uncertainty. Next, the repeated phrase, which is not Slytherin, shows emotional stress and also fear. Finally, better be Gryffindor uses falling intonation. Also, it shows a final decision is made. So this clearly shows how intonation can express both the meaning and the emotion in spoken English. In conclusion, we can clearly see that intonation plays a very important role in spoken English. It is not just about how we say words, but how we use our voice to express meaning, emotions, and intention. Through rising and falling tones, speakers can show whether they are asking a question, making a statement, showing surprise, or expressing feelings like happiness, anger, or certainty. For example, a rising intonation is often used in yes or no questions, which signals that a response is expected. On the other hand, falling intonation is commonly used in statements or comments showing certainty or completeness. Without proper intonations, communication can become confusing or even misleading because the listener may misunderstand the speaker's true message. Furthermore, intonation also helps make conversation more natural and engaging. It adds rhythm and emotions to the speech, making it easier for listeners to stay interested and understand the context. This is especially important for learners of English, as mastering intonation can improve both speaking and learning listening skills. Overall, understanding and using correct intonation allows speakers to communicate more effectively and confidently. It helps avoid misunderstandings and ensures that the intended message is delivered clearly. Therefore, intonation is an essential part of spoken English that should be not overlooked. Thank you.